You guys read it right. I was wrong. A few days ago, I did a first impressions of Dumont Nitro Platinum. And let's just say I was less than impressed. All I can tell you guys, maybe it was the eclipse. My Oracle antenna was a little bit off because I've had a few days to spend with this one and I've got lots of thoughts, guys. So stay tuned. Welcome to Gentleman's Oracle, everyone. I'm your host, the Oracle, and today we're going to talk about two scents. One is becoming a hype beast, and it is well deserving so. And the other one is one that we're all kind of feeling our way around. We're going to talk about. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I have very complicated thoughts on both of these, and let's just see what we got. These particular fragrances are Dumont Nitro Platinum and Dumont Nitro White. All right, so we're gonna start actually with Platinum because I've already talked about it before and I think you guys really want to hear about this one as well, and I've got lots of thoughts on this one. So I did my first impressions of this one, and if you guys remember it, if you haven't watched the video, check it out. It was a fragrance haul I did just a few days ago. But when I got it and sprayed it, I'm just gonna be quite frank with you guys, it was funky. It smelled like mildew with eucalyptus, menthol. What I basically said was it was like a pineapple Vicks Vapor Rub scent. It's the craziest thing. So I was somewhat disappointed, which really had me kind of freaked out because so far these nitro scents have all been kind of bangers. Dumont Nitro Red, that's probably one of the hottest scents going right now. It's a mixture of Millesime Imperiale and Invictus. It's a banger. You heard me talk about it a couple of times already. So I was a little disappointed at first, so I let it sit, and I did forget one thing that comes into play a lot of times when you're buying some of these Middle Eastern scents. It's not just maceration, but sometimes you have to kind of clean the pipe out. And that's what I did on this one. I sprayed it a few more times, let it sit for a couple of days. And after letting it sit for a couple of days, I worn it, and I've actually worn it like 2 or 3 days in a row, and I'm gonna explain to you guys what it is. Before I get into that though, let's get into the notes. So the notes of this one are top notes of bergamot, apple, black currant, orange, pink pepper, and cardamom. Then you've got mid notes of amber, candy sugar, lily of the valley, saffron, dry wood, and vanilla. Then you got the base notes of cedarwood, vanilla, moss, musk, amber, cedarwood, again, what? I don't get it, and gaiac wood. All right, what does all that mean in layman's terms for us? What does it smell like? Very simple, guys. It is Nishane Hacivat mixed with Lattafa's Qaed Fursan. That's what it is. And it took some maceration for me to figure that out. Now, if you guys remember the first impression, I definitely got the Hacivat from it. And I was picking up some saffron. And so after sitting, everything kind of mixed together and started making a lot more sense. Guys, it works. I gotta admit, it works. I'm so shocked it works. I'm actually wearing it again today. So don't really have to worry about spraying. But this thing, first let's talk about the atomizers. Look at these, the atomizers. Bam, look at that, bam. All right, so here's kind of how this one works. You get that, at first it smells exactly like Hacivat. You get that pineapple, you get the moss coming in, you get the dry woods coming in, okay? And then as it moves in, the saffron is subtle, but then as it goes, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And so then you have kind of a pineapple saffron scent, which is where then it starts getting that Qaed Fursan. But then as it keeps going on, you see kind of vanilla popping up, and then you see kind of the lily of the valley pulling in there, and then the cardamom, then of course pink pepper is always there kind of as a spice. So all these things kind of mix together. And so in the deep dry down, you really get kind of a smoother Qaed Fursan on the dry down. And then you get a more watery in the mid and the top version of Hacivat. And it works, guys. I mean, it works really well. I'm really shocked because the first impression of this one had me very much so not impressed. And you guys know I shoot straight. Nobody's paying me. These are my honest opinions. I've worn it 3 times, and I'll be honest with you guys, if you like Hacivat, this is a good one. If you like Qaed Fursan, this is a good one to get. Now, here's a couple of things I want to tell you guys, because I know you're wondering, should you buy it or should you not, right? Well, here's the thing about Hacivat. Now, Hacivat is a weird DNA. Now, it's a parfum extract, so it's going to be a little bit one of those things where because the parfum extract is very high oil concentration, so I think you've heard me talk about it, where the way it mixes with your skin chemistry is going to determine a lot of what scents come out. So like on my skin, it gets that creamy pineapple scent, which is what everybody wants out of it. But on some people's skin, the oak moss is stronger, and I've had some friends who've worn it, and they don't fool with it at all because the oak moss is too strong on it. That's skin chemistry oriented, so it makes it a little bit more of a trickier scent. I do not consider this one to be a safe blind buy. You get to decant this one first, see how it's going to operate on your skin. But and there aren't any really good Hacivat clones. The only other one that I'm aware of is Lattafa's Raid Now Black. Now, but even that, they kind of messed it up and they just came up with a really good scent. But it doesn't really capture that Hacivat DNA. This one does. I would even argue, if you are considering getting Hacivat, get this one first to see if you like it, that DNA. This is a good alternative to Hacivat if you want to get something that's about 1/3 of the price as well. That's not the same, but this would be a good way to test it and see if you like that DNA and if it works with you. And if you do, then you can go up and get the real one. But I'll be honest with you, I might be not gonna say 100% yet, but I'm starting to think I might like this one better than the original Hacivat. And you guys know Hacivat has hooked a brother up a few times. The Qaed Fursan aspect of this is what makes this really a banger, because that dry down, Qaed Fursan is one of those, it's a good scent, but if we're honest, and all of us who have it, there is a screechiness in it, especially after a while, that kind of makes you, after a while, you're gonna wanna wash it off. At least that's with me. I love this scent, I really do. It's a great scent, but it does not smell of high quality. Okay, let's just be quite frank. It just smells really good, and we all like it. Just smell it again, I forget. But there's a screechiness in it where I can't wear it all the time. I can wear it, regularly and all, but I wouldn't make it a signature scent because that screechiness. This one takes the screechiness out of Qaed Fursan, and then, quite frankly, the oak moss is a little bit more tamed in this one than it is in Hacivat. And then it still has some of those subtle spices, like the saffron is still there. So you're getting a really good scent, good hybrid of 2 bangers in one bottle that I kind of like. So first impressions, guys, good example why first impressions are never what you want to use to make your fragrance purchase. You always want to try them out, try them on skin for sure, and walk around and see how they do. I'm gonna wear this one again today, guys. I'm really vibing with it. So anyway, that's this one right here, Nitro Platinum. All right, now it's Oracle approved. Now, let me also say this, guys. Out of 5 stars, I'm not gonna give it a full 5 stars. It's probably a 3.5 to a 4, but it's a good buy. It is Oracle approved. And now for the one that I'm sure many of you clicked on this video for, and that is Dumont Nitro White. Now this baby right here, first impression was fire. First time I wore it was fire. Third time I wore it was fire. This baby right here is fire, guys. Now I'm gonna give you the notes and I'm gonna tell you what it is. And it's gonna blow your mind when I tell you what it is. All right, so the notes are top notes of bergamot, lavender, and apple, heart notes of watermelon, cedarwood, calamus, base notes of sandalwood, patchouli, and amber. I'll be quite frank with you, the notes do not tell the story of what this one is. I've heard some people say it is Dumont Nitro Red with a lot of vanilla. That's not really a bad one, but I'm gonna tell you what I think it is, because I've been noticing all of these nitros happen to be hybrids thus far. Now I haven't tried the black and the brown, which I think is the Pour Homme. I got those on the way. but these have all been hybrids. They've been really good hybrids. So as we know, red was Millesime Imperiale with Invictus. This one is Qaed Fursan with Hacivat. Well, this baby right here, at least to my nose, this one to me, and you're gonna trip when I tell you what it is actually a hybrid of Armani Code Absolu and Hawas / Invictus. I know, that's a trip. Very much a trip. And I tried it out because the opening is where the Armani Code comes in. And I went and sprayed them side by side just to make sure. And that's what I came up with, guys. Armani Code Absolute with Invictus / Hawas DNA. So you already know. Come on now. If you've got Armani Code Absolute, you already know. This baby right here, this is a vanilla leather. This is one of the banger of bangers. This is one of the signature date scents right here. You want to talk about Netflix and chill. This baby right here is awesome, but it is also discontinued. So if you don't have it, well, yeah, sorry guys. But if you want something that has some of that DNA and still, you know, with a little touch of, you know, compliment pulling, this baby right here is it. Man, it starts off, you get the vanilla, okay? Man, this is so fire, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like all the bergamot apple, you get a little bit of the apple in the opening, the lavender in the opening. I don't get a lot of bergamot coming out of it, to be honest with you. I don't really smell the watermelon. If it is, it's very subdued. And the cedarwood comes in, you get the amber and patchouli, but even vanilla is not listed as a note, and it is vanilla powerful. So, you know, a lot of times with vanilla, they don't always put the right notes in. I'm thinking this is one of those situations, because this baby right here, guys, you gotta have this one. I'm gonna be quite frank with you. Dumont Nitro Red right now is probably one of the top scents going. Everybody's talking about how amazing it is. It's all over TikTok, it's all over YouTube, it's all over Twitter. Everybody's talking about it. This is better. It is better. It is better. It is better. Listen to the oracle. If the choice is between white and red, get the white. I guarantee you guys, this is the one to go with right here. If you're short on funds, you can only pick one of them. Get this one. Wore it, compliments, yes. Do I like wearing it? Yes. Even now, I'm like, man, maybe I should go take a shower and put this baby back on, because this thing right here, golly guys, this thing right here is awesome. This, in my opinion, right now, thus far, is the best in the line. And this is the one to go with. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to purchase. I'm not trying to sell it. If you don't have to get it, I'm okay with that. But if you guys want my opinion, which usually you do, that's why you're watching the thing, I'm gonna say go with white over red. If you can get them both, then get them both. Is it redundant to have them both? They're obviously different scents, but they would be worn in the same arena. However, to me, this one is a lot more date appropriate than the Dumont Nitro Red, simply because this has, again, that Armani Code Absolute. It's gonna be bringing them closer to you. Got the vanilla in it, so it's a little bit more for an intimate occasion scent right here. When would you wear it? I would say, again, date, but you could make this a signature scent as well. Now, longevity, everyone wants to know about the longevity and projection. These things are beast mode. I will say on Dumont Platinum, the longevity is fine. You get about 6 hours, but it's not beast mode, which is odd. And the projection is interesting. You can smell yourself, but it does not project out a lot. However, you can overspray, and I'm sure you can definitely get it sprayed out. I put about 3 sprays on it because, you know, with the 3 sprays, they gave me a good bubble right there. And I didn't want to blast people out. If you put 6 sprays of this one on, and what happens a lot of times with scents, and this is one of those, because I did try to see what it would do overspray, is that, you know, you've heard me talk about you have to wear a scent the way it's designed, right? Well, with this one, you know, because what happens is the more you spray, certain notes might come out and they might mess up the balances. That's why the concept of overspraying and all that stuff, People tell you, you've got to spray a scent the way it's designed. You heard me talk about individual, 2-3 sprays, you're good to go. Dior cologne, you can put 20 sprays on, it's not gonna affect anything. But with this one, how I didn't like the first impression, the more you spray, when you got to about 6 to 8 sprays of this baby, then all those weird other spices start coming and it loses its smoothness. So, 4 sprays, if you're a bigger guy, maybe 6 sprays max, this is gonna deliver the goods for you. Also on this one projects very, very well, lasts long. This is a 4 or 5 spray as well, guys. This is just a great banger, guys. This is my favorite out the line without question. Age range, anybody can wear either of these. Any of these do much. I know some people said this one skews a little bit older. Nah, it's too sweet to be that. Any age can wear this one, guys. I promise you. I'm gonna do some videos with some audience reactions to this one soon, because I'll be honest with you, very, very soon, this is going to overtake the red one as the new Nitro banger. So it's pretty much all I can think of thus far about it. The question is it Oracle approved? Both of these happen to be Oracle approved. Again, this one's probably more than 3.5 out of 5 stars to 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for sure now. This is, I want to say it's perfect, but it's a bloody good scent. 4.5 out of 5 stars. This baby is awesome. All right, both of these are Oracle approved. And if you don't forget to like and subscribe. Oracle out.